Hi everyone, I'm Tina, the creative guru with Gems, Paper, Scissors, and I am an independent maker with close to my heart. Today I'm joining a few of my sister consultants in a Twisted Sister YouTube help. So we are taking our latest products and using them with a twist. So when I opened my packet, I promptly fell in love with this sticker sheet right there. Those clouds reminded me of Toy Story and the bedroom wallpaper of the boy. So I'm going to make a fun little card using the theme of Toy Story. I'm going to go ahead and take my White Daisy cardstock card base and use the nicely scored spot and fold it. I went on ahead and took a piece of White Daisy cardstock, cut it to 4 inches by 5 1/4. I then took my blending tool with a fresh sponge and our Glacier water-based dye ink. I distressed the edges so it's a little bit darker, and then I ran the entire piece over with the Glacier, took my handy dandy spray pen and spritzed a batch onto my hand and flicked it to get the fun water spots. I'm going to take my tape runner. I prefer our tape runner over the Tombow. It fits nice in my hand. And I really like the adhesive qualities for long term because most of the time I do scrapbooking. And I just find that it works better in long-term storage in my books that are on my shelf in my office. I then, I took our Cricut collection and detached all of the images from the scrapbook layout so I'd have these really fun clouds. So I went on ahead and cut those in my White Daisy cardstock, took our stickles in the diamond and placed that at the top so you can get a little bit of a shimmery fun. I'm just going to randomly attach these using thin 3D foam tape just to get a little bit of extra dimension going. So this is going to be pretty random, just because I haven't planned this out. I just kind of got a concept going in my head as to what I wanted, and we'll see how it executes together. I'm going to do some larger ones and some smaller ones, and just plopping them on. We have the adhesive on the back. Again, there's no right or wrong for this. I like the random aspects. Some people are more linear in that, which is funny because I'm super linear in my day-to-day stuff. But my crafting, I really enjoy just letting things flow. I think that's one of the places I allow myself to just go with flow, so I do. One more. Then we'll go ahead and start attaching these. Just like, no, we're just going to go ahead and lay some of these out. And if you notice, I only put the stickles at the top of each cloud because I didn't want it to detract. Go ahead and put some behind. I know in Toy Story, all of the clouds just go across the wallpaper, and it's this beautiful blue, and I love it. And it's a little bit more uniform than what I'm aiming for today for this card. So if you want a more uniform look, by all means, go on ahead. But it's kind of fun to see how we can play with something as simple as an outdoor layout. I'm going to actually use all of them. I'm going to set those aside. And then I took some of our Sunbeam holographic paper, and after I hopped on my Cricut, I went on ahead and designed up some lettering, because of course it's Toy Story, right? So who can resist the "there's a snake in my boot"? So I'm just going to go ahead and take some of our Tombow liquid glue. I could use the green lid, but just keep in mind, if you're using this, this is latex based. So if you have a problem with latex, always run with the clear, the blue lid. And because my allergies are definitely acting up today, I am completely running with the latex free today. And I'm going to do some overlining onto my clouds. I'm not going to worry too much about if my letters are on a raised space or not. Just adding a little bit of adhesive as I go. I'll tap it down. I really am missing we have, close to my heart has a really nice pair of tweezers, but I sold my spare set and I am doing without. And I tend to like working from the bottom up just because it helps me line things up the way I want them to. Just like this. And again, not necessarily worried about how close to a cloud I am, or if I go over, all of the extra adhesive will dry clear, and you won't notice it after it's completely dry. Let's see here. Go ahead and do the word "in." And as you can see, a little tiny bit of this adhesive goes a long, long way. There we go. Let's see here. Here's my little dot for my eye. I'm just going to go ahead and put my adhesive right there because my eye dot is super teeny tiny. Just like that. And again, just tiny, tiny bits of adhesive goes so far in getting this done. Usually just put a couple of dots here and there. There we go. And I like the free flow of this. I chose an alphabet where my letters connect fairly easily. And although they don't all connect, like in the first word, there's a break between part of it. But that's all right. In fact, theirs comes into 3 words, just the way that the letters connected. I could have shifted them a little and then welded them together. Just like so. Then I'm going to just do a tiny little dot straight onto the card for the apostrophe. Slide that right on in. And turn it the angle I want. Add my S. And finally, I'll add my A. That's all I'm going to be doing in my Twisted Sister hop. So again, I twisted a scrapbook layout into a card. I changed up the clouds from an outdoorsy camping feel to a Toy Story Disney film. Used some glitter and distressing without using the distressed oxides by just using our simple water-based inks, and had a little bit of fun. If you liked this video, please like it, comment, share it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then, after you're done, feel free to hop on over to Gabby Sews to see what Renee Price has in store for you. Have a great day.